this is very much out of my comfort zone because I'm outside by myself filming. Trying something new. So for me, this year has been like when you first wake up in the morning and you're blinded by the first touch of the sun, and all you see is yellow. And then suddenly your eyes clear and you realize spring is here. Winter is over. Winter is over. To put it simply, this year God has really changed my life. Like, I feel like He's given me back a piece of my soul that I didn't realize had been missing. You know, there's a story in the Bible where God takes the Israelites out of Egypt and He rescues them. And I feel like everybody has their Egypt, you know? Okay, a dog just ran past. He watered my soul in a way where I hadn't realized how deprived it had been. And I think often of who I was before God really began to address those things inside of me. Because we all have our Egypt. We all have our place that we need rescuing from. And I think of who I am now, and I'm just eternally grateful to be rescued. Because it's just a reminder that you don't have to stay fixed in the same ways or mindset or lifestyle or person that you used to be or that you were formed into being. You don't have to carry those same burdens you always used to. You know, when Jesus came, He came to give life and life abundantly, not just so that we could coast through it or like struggle through it. And healing takes time. Sometimes it takes years. And it feels like for the first time, that's what I'm doing. Still a little shy with it, but that's what I'm doing. I also graduated this year, this time for my master's, and that's a whole different testimony in itself. That transition from 3 years of biology in my undergrad to actually doing the thing that I had dreamed about since I was a child, that thing that I had placed in a box because I thought a hobby could never become a career. Like, that's just not a thing that people did, or at least not in my family. And just to see how much God has changed and moved in my life in these past few years, like, it is just insane. Like, I literally, I don't know, I did a whole master's in writing. And it's just the start of like a life that I could not have even comprehended of living or asking for. Like, I always struggled so much with like, what do I want to do with my life? And it's mainly because I just thought my passions were unattainable. Like, I just didn't think that they were sustainable or fruitful. But we will always lower what God can do, or the plans that He has for us. And you know, the year is never perfect, but I've really come to learn that with each imperfection, it is just a seasoning of making every good moment so much sweeter. And with every rough patch, it heightens the amount of gratefulness I am to be out of that side. And I see how good God is, and I'm so grateful for those times where it was hard and it was difficult, because I would have never been able to see the extent of the goodness of God. It wouldn't have tasted so good as it does right now. And so I have loved being 22. Like, I just knew it was going to be a good year. I've loved spending so much time with Jesus, so much, like, learning so much about what it just means to be still in His presence. I have loved being given myself back, my soul back. Like, I just feel like it's just a new opening. When I turned 22 this year, people asked me, like, what do I want? And I just said, I just want to be more of myself. I just want to be who she is to the fullest. And I feel like I'm stepping into that so much. And I'm so excited for this new year, this upcoming year, this new season of transitioning in life. And above all else, I hope this gives you hope that God hasn't forgotten about you. Healing can take time. It can take years. Me standing behind this tree branch. But God hasn't forgotten about you. He will not fail you. And in just the same way as I did, one day you'll wake up and momentarily you'll be blinded by the light. So you realize that it is the sun pouring through your windows.